Don't touch the camera. Don't touch the camera. Don't point at me. Don't touch the camera.
They never. If you would open up the borders here, so all the 100 million Arabs would be here, because any country in the Arab countries don't have as much freedom as they have here.
You call that freedom? You call what they have here?
Whatever you call that, whatever you call that, whatever. It's more freedom than they ever had in their life.
Het wordt allemaal wat onvriendelijker. Op verzoek van de politie vertrekken de demonstranten in de bus. Maar even verderop worden ze door woedende kolonisten tegengehouden. Een busje van de kolonisten verspert ze gewoon de weg.
This was a protest against the provocation, continuing provocation. We have to remember that this was Friday, towards the end of the Passover holidays, before the beginning of the Sabbath. It's a tremendous, tremendous provocation, incitement in the middle of the city, and this was the protest against that. I think that's very legitimate. I don't think there's any problem with that whatsoever. I think that if people like that were anywhere else in the world, then they wouldn't have gotten out alive.
Think of it, how twisted it is. Yeah, there are 800 settlers. Their existence here is not a provocation. Yeah, there are Palestinians. For Palestinians to want to walk on the main street is a provocation. For Israelis who think different from the settlers, to come here and to see, it's a provocation. This is the logic of Hebron.
En dan is het verbijsterend te zien dat er tientallen politiemensen en soldaten om de bus staan, maar dat niemand optreedt tegen de kolonisten. Ze laten het allemaal gebeuren.
I think in Friday you saw it very, very clear that there are some kind of people there. There is a community in this city who get everything, who have rights above everyone and everything, even above security forces, even above police, even above the law. You have to understand that more than half of people who live here work for the government, live on government salaries. Okay? Some of the guys who blocked the buses on Friday are government workers.
Uiteindelijk, na een half uur ruzie, mag de bus doorrijden. Niet naar huis, maar naar het plaatselijke politiebureau, omdat alle activisten zullen worden verhoord. De kolonisten zijn er ook weer. Overigens zal geen van hen worden aangehouden. Intussen willen wij Yehuda Shaul nog interviewen, dus rijdt hij met ons mee.
Take footage of the people. Just to have evidence.
It's just crazy.
אתה ראית אותו? אתה ראית אותו? אני לא שייכת לשום גוף פוליטי, אני אזרחית, הם מזיקים לי לאוטו.
שיעצור אותם.
תעצור אותם, הם דופקים לי באוטו בתל אביב, היה באים ובצור.
You see what's going on. If you're going to stay, you'll be attacked. That's the decision you have to do. If you want this car to stay in one piece, so you have to leave now.
Considering the
It was quite frightening, I might say.
Considering, it's quite frightening for us, I might say. It's quite frightening for us when we have a person bringing in instigators to incite against us in the middle of the city, okay? Which in the past we have learned those kinds of provocations and instigations cause terrorist attacks in Hebron whereby people are injured or killed.
So you understand people doing that to our car?
Yes, very much so.
All the streets that we're going to walk together with the old city, inside the old city, used to be the central market of Hebron.
Iedere Israëliër kan zelf zien hoe het er in Hebron aan toe gaat. Maar niet iedereen is even geïnteresseerd.
There is this knowledge in the back of your head that there is some shit going on, and that's why you don't want to see, you don't want to know, because seeing and knowing will disturb your peaceful life. Seeing and knowing will demand from you to do something, will bring you to feel guilt over things that are being done in your name, and a lot of other reasons. And just because you don't want to know, and because you just don't give a shit, you just don't want to know. But more and more people are coming on our tours, and 3,000 people in 1 year. is not nothing, and it will grow up. It will increase, and I think that's why the settlers really are afraid. They're not afraid of some mad guys who will come here and demonstrate once a year. They see that for 3 years, we don't stop coming here. It just increases more and more and more. It used to be once a month, then once a week, and now it's 2, 3, 4 times a week.
Yehuda Shaul werkt nog steeds in Hebron als gids.